Okay, we should be live again. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Anyway, we're now in the Montezuma area. And I'm trying to get things going here so I can see what's going on. Okay, I guess we're live. Okay, so we're... Well, we look like we're live. I think we're live. Yeah, we're live. Okay. Almost, with that last text, I almost ended up restarting. Anyway, so we're here on Route 89, and in this stretch, this is the stretch that we've, in prior years, been lucky enough to see rough-legged hawks, but I haven't seen one this year. Doesn't mean they haven't been here, but maybe my timing's been off. I see a hawk of some sort, likely a red-tailed. Let me take a quick look. I'm not even open the window. Red-tailed hawk right there. And did I see a second one? I don't think so. No, it's just that one. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I consider it special to see red-tailed hawks, but time is short. I think our, unless we see something, our, our trip through the Montezuma area is going to be a short one. Last week we saw nothing. Unless we happen to spot something really, really interesting, we're going to move right through. I've told you before, if it weren't for the fact that I'm driving up here or pretty close to the area, I don't know if I would come this way otherwise, because when depending on winter conditions, of course, but if things are frozen over and covered with snow and ice, there's a lot less bird activity. And not that there's zero, but there may not be all that much of interest that makes it worth the time to come up here. However, we've seen last year and this year that, you know, sometimes there's, you know, there's good bird watching up here even in winter. I'd say in terms of the actual Montezuma refuge area, last year we did better than, or I should say last winter was probably better to this point than this one has been. A lot of it is probably a function of weather. I guess that most of it is actually. And not that it's been a severe winter to this point. We've had our, you know, some snow and everything, but we had an early snow that I think kind of had birds going elsewhere. Oh, those are probably Canada geese that I just saw. See some gulls in the air to our left, and a couple crows. Canada geese down below to our right. To our right. Channel is largely frozen. Oh, I think I see an eagle though. Two eagles. Let me see if I can pull over. The view won't be great. Maybe three eagles. No, maybe just two. One, I think there's, no, three eagles. Two in flight and flying away, and actually two more. One down low. They're not close, so I don't know if I'm gonna really give you a good look or not. Let's see what we can do from here. And the rail, the guide rail on the other side might be a problem. It might be on the way. So there's one. That looks like an adult. Beautiful hybrid. Problem is, it's got, you know, we've got branches in the way. There's another one that I saw lower to the ground. Oh, you know, I'm not going to be able to show you that one by the looks of things. Hold on. No. Oh, maybe. No. There's a crow there, and right behind the guide rail, it's lower, and it looks like a young one. And you can see the things are pretty much frozen there. There's some crows. Who's that? Is that an eagle? No. Is it? Or is that just some stone? Weird shape. But no, that's not an eagle. Okay, let's keep going. Never know, maybe we'll see something of interest. But I just saw, I mean, right there I saw 4 eagles. None of them were close, but 2 that were flying around and 2 that were perched. Love bald eagles. We'll go this way, I guess. Things are definitely different than they were a few weeks ago, you know, a month or 2 ago, back in, you know, well, it's February now, but back in like November and December, you know, we would be driving around here and I would be really on the lookout for sandhill cranes. And, you know, they've moved on. You never know what we're going to see. We were lucky that that gentleman, I think he works at the airport terminal. Very glad he came over and told us about that short-eared owl. You know, looking up at the snowy, I wouldn't have seen it. Just wish I had, well, I was walking when it flew. I don't know if I caused that flight. I kind of doubt it. Other people had been walking around without any problem. And I wasn't walking towards it or anything. But I wish I hadn't been walking when it flew. I might have caught some of that flight. Often worthwhile to check these various fields that we're passing by right now. I mean, that's where we had our best look at sandhill cranes months ago. So you never know. I'm not saying we would see cranes, but we might see something else of real interest to us. Who knows? Now, I've heard of no reports of snowy owls here. Have I? Wait. Was something of interest in this area. I don't remember what it was. I see something in the air. What is that? What is that? Hold on 1 second. See a northern harrier. Okay. They're so beautiful in flight. Okay, let's just take a quick look through here and then we'll head towards East Road unless we see something here of great interest. Now, you know, I'm covering a lot of area just driving through like this, so who knows? Now I see, I don't see any bird necessarily, but I see that a car has pulled over to our left. I wonder if they see something. I wonder if they're birders. I see people with binoculars. looking at. I'm kind of hesitant to pull over into any of these areas. I wonder if that's where I got the flat tire a couple weeks ago. Was it 3 weeks ago? Whatever. Let's just drive through a little bit, and if I see something, fine. If not, I'll turn around and see if that vehicle is still where it was and where the people are looking. They may have just pulled in just to take a look. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not doing a great job of looking here, but I'm kind of looking. My head is swiveling like that short-eared owl's. Looking all around as best I can as I drive. Said it before, it's important, you know, to notice any signs when you're looking for birds. Now, if you're just driving, for instance, like I am, you know, sure, you may see a bird yourself. That's very possible. But sometimes, you know, you just see if you see other people that are looking at birds, and you might stop and find out that they were looking at something you were really interested in seeing. I think I just saw those people who had been pulled over, so I bet they're not there. I think that was them. Like I had thought maybe they just pulled in there just hoping to see if there was something around. I think not that I recognize either one of them, but the person I just saw in the passenger seat, the person I had seen when we passed them initially. There could be an owl here, but with the snow on the ground like this, it's harder to spot one. The people are no longer there, so I'm guessing they weren't seeing anything. Let's head towards East Road. We only have so much time. I have a feeling we're going to end up missing Sapsucker again today. I'm sorry. Feels like it's been forever since we've been there. It's not my fault. It's the snowy owl's fault and the short-eared owl's fault. I accept no responsibility this time. Looks like one. Just a quick look with this camera. You know what? Let's take a look with the other camera. Just a quick one, even though we've seen hawks before. It'd be nice to see this one. Never know, we may not see any others today. Hey. Not fair while I'm in the car. It's out of view now. Almost. Yeah, completely. Sorry. All right. I feel slighted, but that's okay. I'll get over it. I'm not signaling, but since there are no cars, I can get away with it. I suspect that there's little or nothing to be seen down below in the marsh. Only because I'm guessing that the things are either covered with ice or covered with snow. Both. There may be some open water, but I kind of doubt it. .33 degrees again. This snow makes it hard to see the potholes. Yeah, it's covered. It looks like it's all snow. You know, with the naked eye, I don't see any birds down there at all. And little reason to be down there, really. Let me just give you a quick glimpse of what I'm seeing. As you can see, it's an area of little or no activity, bird activity today. So let's, I'll take a quick look with binoculars just to verify, but then we're moving on unless I see something. No, I don't see any birds down there. Okay, let's keep going. do see another red-tailed hawk by the looks of things. I'm going to open the window, but it's over here. And some Canada geese in the air. Let's keep going. Go back through, on 89, and if we see something, fine. If not, we'll shut down and I'll drive to Ithaca, and then we'll resume. Better look at one of those eagles. Well, it wasn't close, so let's just continue on. Oh, what's that? Looks like another eagle. Maybe a little closer. Let's take a look at it. Pull over a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay. Some Canada geese off to our right. I think it's an eagle. Might be a hawk. That looks like an eagle. Let's lighten it up. It's a young eagle. Not the best look we've had at an eagle, but we'll take it. To our right, there's some Canada geese in the water. And there are Canada geese in the water down below also. On the left, where, in the general direction we're facing. We're going to move along very shortly. Okay. Let's move along right now. Oops. We're going to go into Mays Point and just look around. And you might say, why? Why bother? Quite honestly, in a way, I wonder the same thing. Why bother? But, I've seen on eBird reports, not for Seneca County where we are right now, but for other counties, people are reporting red-headed woodpeckers. So, I still haven't looked up red-headed woodpeckers to see if they migrate, but you never know. There could be one here. Since we're here anyway, so might as well. And again, we haven't seen one for a long time. we might get a better look at the eagle. That same eagle. Yeah, if we want. We'll see if I can get something lined up here. Well, it's not facing our way though. It's the same eagle though, I believe. There he goes. See the gulls on the rail here. Cute. I like gulls. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I like them. I was thinking if one looked like it would stay put, maybe I would try to get a super close-up of it. But see some pigeons. Okay, let's keep going. Just hoping to maybe spot something. I didn't expect to see anything. We didn't see anything during warm weather. Okay, let's continue on back to Route 89. And we'll see if maybe something else of interest pops up. And if not, I'll pack up and head towards Ithaca, and then we'll resume from there. signs of anybody. Okay, everybody, I think we're going to shut down. And probably resume sometime around 4:30 if I had to guess. Maybe a little sooner, maybe a little later, probably a little sooner, maybe. Or about 4:30. Yeah, probably about 4:30. Okay, everybody. Pull over and see if you've received the message. Oh, shoot. Okay, so you guys are getting the message. About 4:30 most likely. Okay, everybody, I'll see you in a while. Bye-bye.